Hello, this is me, Faradila, and here I am. I will tell you a story entitled Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. Once in Verona, there lived two rich and powerful families who had each other, the Montagues and the Capulets. The Prince of Verona, outraged by the constant violence, declared, "There will be no more violence. Anyone who dares disturb the peace will be sentenced to death." One summer evening, the Capulets held a masked ball to which everyone was invited, except the Montagues, of course. Disguised by their masks, three young Montagues snuck in, uninvited. One of them was named Romeo. Once inside, the Montague boys danced amidst the dazzling crowd of courtly folk, all dressed in their velvet and satins. Just then, Romeo caught sight of a girl so beautiful that all the world seemed faint and worthless compared to her. He instantly fell in love with her. Did my heart love till now? Forswear it sigh, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night. As Romeo watched Juliet in trances, a young couplet named Tybalt suddenly recognized him. Furious, Tybalt drew his sword to attack but was held back by Lord Capulet. Romeo, unaware, made his way to his fair lady and the two kissed, not even knowing each other's names. When they realized their families were sworn enemies, they were distraught. That night, Romeo climbed up to her balcony. "Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized henceforth. I never will be Romeo," he cried. The next morning, Romeo begat a prince named Friar Lawrence to marry him to Juliet without delay. The prince agreed, hoping that it might end the feud, and so Romeo and Juliet were married in secret. But that very day, a dreadful thing happened. Tybalt saw Romeo and his friend in the street. He called Romeo a villain and asked him to fight. Romeo had no wish to fight his new wife's cousin, but Mercutio drew his sword. He and Tybalt fought, and Mercutio was killed. When Romeo saw that his friend was dead, he forgot everything except anger at the man who had killed him. And he and Tybalt fought until Tybalt fell dead. So, on the very day of his wedding, Romeo had killed his dear Juliet cousin, and was sentenced to be banished. Poor Juliet and her young husband met that night, and parted with bitter tears and heavy hearts, for they could not know when they would meet again. Now, Juliet's father, who had no idea that she was already married, ordered her to marry another man named Paris. Desperate, she ran to Friar Lawrence for help. "Pretend to agree," he said. "Then take this potion. It will make you appear dead. When you wake up, Romeo will be there to greet you." The morning of the wedding, Juliet's nurse could not wake her. "Alas, alas, help, help, my lady dead! Oh, well, a day that never I was born!" There lay Juliet, cold and white and lifeless. Grief-stricken, the family carried her body to the Capulet tomb. Meanwhile, Friar Lawrence sent a messenger to Romeo telling him of the pain. All would have been well, only the messenger was delayed. Meanwhile, Romeo's servant, who knew of the marriage but nothing of the pain, rushed to Romeo to tell him that his wife was dead. "Is it so?" cried Romeo. Then I defy his terrors. I will haste to Verona and lie by my Juliet's side tonight. He bought himself a poison and went straight back to Verona, to the town where Juliet was lying. He knelt by Juliet, held her and kissed her cold lips, believing that she was dead, while all the while she was coming closer to the time of her awakening. He drank the poison and died beside his love. Then poor Juliet awoke only to find her beloved husband dead beside her. Saying that there was no poison left for her, she drew her Romeo dagger and ended her life. And when the families realized all that had happened, they were beside themselves, seeing the consequence that their pretty quarrel had wrought. They will repent of it and offer the bodies of their dead children. Never was there a story of more than this of Juliet